Hey YouTube, it's Justin the Snap-on Junkie. How the fuck are you guys doing today?
Get-ups, gimmicks, one-hit wonders that don't stick. Pretty boys, acting tough, boy bands, give it up, and if it looks good. Oh.
Well, as you can see, we got the hood up on the old turdling here. We got a coolant line leaking. So like when we did that other air compressor video, sorry there's two air compressor videos back to back, but I wanted to kind of show you, like on these diesel trucks, you can make your own lines, and we're going to explain some of the fitting differences and stuff like that. So, you know, you have a coolant line in that cools your air compressor, and you have a coolant line out that cools your air compressor, okay? On a Caterpillar, fucking Cummins, Detroit, it don't matter, they all got coolant lines. So, what we do have is we have a coolant line leaking. So we got to fix that. Now, luckily, you know, it's not too hard. As you can see, I got my grip-on hose pliers up here that are made for clipping hose, and we're going to see if this fucking works. But as you can see, we got a little minor oil leak too, but this engine has to be overhauled in December, so really, we're just trying to keep it alive till then, make as much money as possible, keep it running. If it has a few leaks, runner, it ain't gonna hurt nobody. But anyway, where this line is down, way down the fuck down in here, and we gotta get this apart, and I'll show you how this shit kind of comes apart here. Let me get you zoomed in there, but that's what we got going on today. It's like fucking 3:30 in the morning. It's the only time I got to do this because it's a little cool, you know, a lot cooler than it would be at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I thought I'd jerk this off real quick, you know, because this truck, the same driver's going to drive it, you know, all day tomorrow, then go home and take a nap, and then run it at night, and then he'll be off Wednesday. But anyway, we got to fucking get this line off here, and it's in a tricky spot, but anyway, it should be not that difficult. Let me get some more light up here. You know, we're in an outdoor studio today. So this line is down in here. Let me just break this one first. No, fuck. That's fucking tight. So we'll break this loose here, you know, but as usual, guys, you know, I'm the only one that fixes this shit. We had a big repair this weekend that I did not film just because I did not have time. We did some other shit, reorganized the shop, and after I get this fixed, I will take you around the shop, and we will show you that. And like a guy said, I could probably use those snap-on speed wrenches, but you know, I don't want to pay for those things. Jesus, it's got mile-long threads on it here. This thing's really not working like I thought, but I'm gonna smell like antifreeze for a day. This is not good. Oh shit, light wind. All right, let's see if we can get. Oh. So we got a mess. The line completely broke here. So we are peeing everywhere. we got it slowed down. It probably would have been easier to have the fuel line off right here, but usually I got towels, but god damn. Alright, we got that off, and you can see she is pretty broken. So let's go in there and fix this. We got this fitting right here, okay? And they make two different styles, okay? So I got this stuff at the Parker store. Everybody knows what Parker hose is and all that stuff. So they make an A2 fitting and an A1 fitting. Now, A1 hose and A2 hose are two completely different hoses. Now, the easy way to check to figure out what hose you got is the length of the collar that this screws into. Now, if this was, crimped on, then we would have to buy a whole new hose with ends. But you can reuse these here. Now, most trucks have, I would say that it's mostly going to be this A2 stuff. So then what you have to do is you put this in a vise, because this shit is tighter than fuck. And you turn this one out just like this. Okay, and what this does is it screws down and basically makes an airtight, or watertight, airtight, every type of tight that you can have, like that. As you can see that this is, tapered and all that stuff. So then what you got to do is crimp your line here. Now, this shit's real old. Just like what I thought. So this is gonna take some fun to get off. Oh. This is gonna be fun because that screws in there. All right, let me figure out how to get this off. Let me see if we can get this side off. I had a feeling that might happen. Just on the fucking age of this shit. And then we're gonna have to figure out how to cut all that shit out of there. More taper. Okay. Let's see if we get lucky with this one, YouTube. I doubt it. New. Alright. Let me mess with this here for a while and figure out how to get this shit out of there. After a whole bunch of motherfucks here, we got all the shit out of the threads. Okay, if I was smart, I should have bought 2 new of these ends, but, fuck, we're a baller on a budget here, bud. We ain't got that kind of money. So, anyway, how these screw down on is they just screw in, into the braid here. I think it's left-hand threads. Yeah, it's left-hand threads. So you just screw this in till it bottoms out, you know. We're almost there. Okay. So now that we got it bottomed out, fuck. It's been a long day, fellas. You know, I'm pretty tired. You know, I had a guy ask me a question that he wanted to get in the dump truck business. We're gonna need some grease on this. And was it a good job that you could make money on? Well, what the fuck here? I need a better hammer. Shit. Okay, so now that we got that down in there, he was asking, was owning a dump truck, could you make money? Where would you find to buy a truck? And stuff like that. So I thought it was a good question. And since we're working on this shit, I'll go ahead and answer it right now. All right, bud. So can you make money in the dump truck business? You can. You have to have multiple trucks, okay? A guy with one truck running at one shift, you're not going to be as successful as people with multiple trucks, okay? So, you know, you can make money in this business. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication, okay? That means long days, long nights, very little time with your family, because if you are working your truck 6 days a week, okay, that gives you 1 day to fix the damn thing. And after work, all that type of shit, it's really taxing on you, okay? Now, as far as your second part of the question, bud, where could you buy a dump truck at? Well, you could get dump trucks anywhere. Craigslist ads, Facebook forums, the truck paper. The truck paper is pretty good. You know, that'll be a lot of dealers nationwide. They'll have a lot of trucks in there. And stuff like that. So that's where you want to buy a truck. But you can make money in this business. It ain't easy. Like they say, if it was easy, everybody would be fucking doing it. This business is really hard. You have to deal with drivers, DOT laws, fuck, a multitude of shit. So, you know, I chose this because I thought it would be a better life for my family. And it kind of is, but I've had to invest a lot into my company, guys. A lot. I do it every month. You know, I basically make enough money that I could, you know, not drive the truck and do all that stuff. But what I'm trying to do is end up getting a new house for me and my wife and Enzo, and maybe another baby if she wants to have one, which I'm sure she does. But anyway, I'm trying to, you know, I took a different approach when I started this company. I said, I'm not going to get rich quick at this. There is no get rich quick schemes out there, guys. I mean, far as I'm concerned, fucking none. But anyway, you know, you're going to have to earn it. Okay, so I chose to reinvest into my company, and that's what I continue to do. I buy tools, I buy equipment, I upgrade some stuff, which I'll show you later in this video. I upgraded something. Just things like that. I am trying. You know, I thought in the first 5 years of my business, I'm going to have to be in debt anyway. So why don't, in the first 5 years, I buy everything I own, you know, and in 5 years I own it. And then 5 years down the road, I'll be in a much better position. Now, I'm 3 years into that, and my plan is, I would say, I'm 33% there. I need to have 2 good years, but you can make money in this business. That's what I'm trying to say, but you got to be dedicated. You got to be able to willing to fucking shut up, put your head down, and grind. Is this a business for quitters? No, because you will quit in the first 6 months just on time and stuff like that. You know, like I said, if you think you're going to go buy a boat and get a 25-year-old chick with fake tits, it ain't going to work out. All right? This is a grind. You know, it's 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm still here because I'm too cheap to buy $19 fittings. But that's another lesson for later. But anyway, let's go put this back on so I can go home and take a shower and lay down. Let's go ahead and put this fucking thing back on. You know, then we're going to have to fill it up with coolant, but I won't show you that because nobody really gives a shit about filling up something with coolant, right? Nobody gives a fuck about that. See if I can just get this started here, fellas. Come on. Okay, we got that one started. Fuck. Now this back one's gonna be fucking tricky. Because again, it's in a bind. Let me put this there. Shit. Okay, we should have started the back one first. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So always start the back one first, guys. Come on. Alright, hold on here. I gotta get a step ladder. This ain't going well. I'll come back to you when I get it back on. I got that finished. So that was a motherfucker to get on there. Not gonna lie. Straight motherfucker. But anyway, now all we gotta do is fill it up with coolant, which I'm not gonna show you that. I just gotta check the oil and stuff like that. Just do whatever so this thing's ready to go. But just wanted to show you, you know, that the dump truck life is not all that glamorous. But anyway, I'll show you what I did all weekend around here, and I got a new tool if you guys are still with me, if it didn't bore the fuck out of you. But you got to watch me struggle a little bit. But anyway, you know, we'll go walk around the shop, and I'll show you what's upstairs at the shop. So, this is the downstairs room. You guys may see it. It was an absolute fucking mess. Like, I had tires all over in here and all that shit. You can hardly get to the bathroom, so I had to fix that. So what we did, me and McP this weekend, actually McP did it. I was working on the Sterling. but he organized all this stuff for me and took care of this. So this is, you know, the shop update here, what we got going on. Also, that right there is my old 1-inch impact, and I got a new one, and I'll show that to you guys here in a couple of minutes. But what I'm trying to do is down here we're gonna have like you know, consumable supplies and stuff like that, things that you need to come in, grab. You can put it on your truck or whatever. We got, you know, ratchet straps, garbage bags, all the shit, liquid shovel holders. These Echo ones, man, last year they were a lot better. They fucking goodened them or whatever. They fucking suck. The hand cleaner I use, I don't know if you guys ever, this is what hand cleaner I fucking use. I love this shit because it's oatmeal shell, or I think it's walnut shells and stuff, and it's got lotion in it. Doesn't dry your hands out. That's good stuff. But that's what's down here. All right. Now let's go upstairs and show you guys. Now let's go upstairs and show you what's upstairs. A lot of people say that I got dead bodies and shit up there, which I don't. It's just, I never went up there. But now I'm, you know, with Shooty being here, I need more space to utilize all that stuff. So let's go upstairs. These are the steps that people run into because they are non-driving fucks. So let's go over here. Let me turn on the light here for you. Okay, so we're now in the room directly above like the tool room and shop room and stuff like that. And here's what's up here, guys. So this is Shooty's stuff, the lawn care guys, things. This is my gear oil and transmission oil. I only run that shit for shit. This is just some extra parts. 3M Scotch-Brite wheels, more miscellaneous parts, you know, more shit up here, all these shelves, extra hoses and whatnot, fucking tarp cable, new mics, all that type of stuff, airbags, more airbags, bushings. That's an adjuster off a 3406, and this is all extra gaskets, lift axle shocks, Cummins oil pan gaskets, transmission gaskets. These are for these are shims for when you're doing PTO pumps and shit like that. Some badging. In this closet is all the boxes that I got tools in. Lately, I've decided to keep them. Dude, I keep all those boxes and stuff. Over here is like paints, buffers. This shit right here, Ripper 2, man. This will fuck your goddamn hands all up. It's what is that? Concentrate for pressure washers. So it's heavy duty degreaser. I got to use that shit actually. You know, some more cases and stuff, but anyway, that's what's up here. I thought people would like to know, because I get, you know, I've got questions on that before, like I had dead bodies up here, but I don't. This was like an office at some point. I don't know what the fuck this shit is, but you know, an old ass air conditioner that don't work. I don't even know. I gotta get a better compressor, or some more. I gotta get an air conditioning unit downstairs. But that's what's up here. So now we can walk out, and you can look over the whole shop here. You know, anybody that needs Cummins parts, get a hold of me, man. I got a bunch of shit. But you know, we're gonna walk back down the steps. So, that's an updated shop tour. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to put it in on this trucking video. So now let's show you this new tool here that I got and all that shit. If you watched the video, you saw that shit I told you I replaced the 1-inch air gun. Now what I wanted to get was a lighter gun. That gun probably weighs like 40 pounds. And it hurts your arm to fucking hold it as long as it does to get the tires off the big truck. So I wanted to get, you know, a better 1-inch gun. And I looked at the Snap-on ones, man, and they were like fucking $1,700. And then the Blue Point ones, basically an Ingersoll Rand, and they want $3 grand for that. You know, they can fucking fly a kite on that fucking issue. So I looked around and I didn't want to buy a Mac 1 or whatever, but I kind of end up did. It's just a different version, but here's what I bought. It's a 1-inch Proto 6-inch anvil 1-inch impact. Now this thing weighs 17 pounds. It feels really good when you balance it and shit like that. It's just a little bit lighter style. And also doing engine rebuilds, you can use this and it just saves, you know, it's a little bit easier. Now I will tell you this son of a bitch moves some air volume, okay? Now everybody knows out there that AVE and Real Tool Reviews are in kind of like, you know, AVE basically called him out. Now I am on the side of AVE. The guy is probably, you know, well, he's really fucking smart. The guy's not stupid. He's a practical guy. I think, you know, I think what he did is that when something was fucked up in the field in the oil and gas or mining industry, they sent that guy to fix it. So he's probably part MacGyver, part genius, okay? So he's used a lot of good shit, bad shit. I mean, I believe the guy. Real Tool Reviews, I don't know what the fuck that guy does. I think he's a fucking carpenter, maybe. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. But there's ways that, you know, both of them could be right. I think Real Tool Reviews is doing it basically based on like factory specs. Well, the factory specs are really bullshit because I could make any factory spec any number you want. It's a fucking number. I mean, you could pull it out of the air and get it to repeat by messing with airflow and stuff like that. So, you know, on AVEs, I made a comment that you got to have, if you're going to test two guns, you know, you have to have volume plus your, you know, you got to be able to move a lot of air, because let's say if each gun is using 9 CFM a minute, that's 18 CFM a minute. You have to have that held, you got to have a tank big enough to run them equally long distance so they each get enough air. Now, I'm going to kind of show you in the next video kind of something that I've been working on to kind of figure out what Real Tool Reviews is doing. Now this gun, they said, is 2,500 foot-pounds. I don't have a $100,000 Skidmore Wilhelm fucking machine, or do I want one? I think we want to know what real world shit is. And I would say that maybe the Harbor Freight gun I should buy. I think, you know, right out of the box, you know, it would probably compete with a Snap-on one. 30, 60, 90 days, I'm going to say that it's probably not. Because it's not an industrial tool. It's not made to go that long. You know what I'm saying? It's made to get past that 90-day warranty. And then basically they're going to say, hey, fuck you, buy another one. So now you're into it again. That's really what Harbor Freight wants to do to you. Just out there. So anyway, so I'm going to be working on that. I got to get some different fittings and stuff so I can test this and maybe get a more accurate gauge. I'm going to try it with a shitty gauge, and then, you know, if people fucking, you know, I'm sure that it'll be the end of the fucking world, right? You know, because I showed you that it, you know, it kind of, because how much air volume, like, you know, in forward, in reverse, there's a big difference in how much volume they use, almost 10 psi. it'll drop the gauge 10, you know, it'll add 10. So if you had it working in 90 in reverse, when you go forward, it'll be 100 psi. That's a big difference. That shows you that the thing is not as ported in forward as it is in reverse. So there's something there that we could figure out. That's what I just figured out. So anyway, I'll show that to you guys later. Shit. Anyway, guys, it's 5:30 in the morning. I would like to go home and go to bed. Remember, visit my Patreon account. You know, we got a couple guys on there. You know, chipping into the Patreon helps out tremendously, guys. You know, Enzo needs some diapers, and that Patreon account helps. Like I said, you guys get access to all the videos way before they go on YouTube, all that stuff. Go to the Snap-on Collectors on Facebook. Me and Joel are doing a 10,000 sub giveaway on there. We got a whole bunch of Snap-on stuff to give away. If you go there right now, you'll probably see the video. We're going to start that before the weekend, I do believe. Joel's busy moving, and then I'm fucking swamped. Visit the Snap-on Junkie on Facebook and Instagram and all that shit. Let's see. I think that's all that I got. You know, check out the Patreon. All the links are in the description. Like always, guys, thanks for watching. I would like to go home and get a shower. I'm fucking gassed. But, see ya.
Get-ups, gimmicks, one-hit wonders that don't stick. Pretty boys, acting tough, boy bands, give it up. And if it looks good,